What do you do, bosses? What do you do, chiefs? So, in the other video or the first part, it was about kick drum variations. And this one I want to get into is tech with the kick drum. So, for a lot of beatboxers, I would say tech is something that we, how I say it, overestimate of how important it is. It is important, yes. But the idea of tech is to use it and apply it to the music we want to make. Does that make sense? So rather than, oh, I have so much tech, I'm going to show off. At a situation, it's, yes, I can make a lot of those sounds, but I'm going to apply it to the music. So if their melody was something just like, those amount of sounds are pretty slow and they sound basic, but the flow is there. I can use less sounds to make a better flow. Why I want to think about tech and a lot of the kick drum basics is, as I'm doing it, certain fillers, certain patterns, certain rhythms, I had to place them in the correct spots. So what I'm saying is this. The first part was to learn sort of the basics of the kick drum. The second part now is to how to apply it to tech and find placement. What I mean by that is, if I'm doing a fill pattern, I'm not gonna do and then my rhythm's all over the place. What I'm saying is, have an understanding of the rhythm using one sound first. And that sound first is the kick drum. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. What I'm doing there is I'm counting those numbers in my head. Just with the kick drum. This whole entire series I'm doing right now is just about the kick drum. Why? When you become an absolute master at the basics, everything else becomes easy. If I become master at the kick drum, yes. If I become master at the rhythmic idea of music and beatboxing, that's what's the most important thing, is becoming a musical genius with beatboxing. Yes. So with that being said, I want to practice the rhythm as early as possible, using the easiest sound as early as possible, the kick drum, and dumbing it down super easy to just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. See? And so why this relates to tech so importantly is because every sound that I do in a crazy pattern is perfectly rhythmically placed. That's why the foundationally experienced music is count 1, 2, 3, 4. Super basic, make that happen subconsciously, so it happens automatically in your body. In doing that, we can level up to higher levels. If my body can consistently keep the rhythm in itself, I don't have to think about the rhythm. My mouth and the years of practice and hours I've put into it will do the work. Yes. So instead of thinking about, K snare here, I'll practice it many times so it happens automatically. Correct. The reason why music and tech is so intertwined is because if I'm off the rhythm, the person listening to it, or even me as a beatboxer, I can hear myself. I'm not going to enjoy it. So if the rhythm was like, and then I was messing up the rhythm and I was going like, it doesn't matter how good my tech is. It doesn't matter how good my tech is if the rhythm is off. My tech can be terrible. And that's the only sound that I knew how to do, but you all thought the flow was there, okay? But if my tech was really good, but my flow was off, my tech is good, but the rhythm is all off. And so what we're saying is build a good foundation of tech first, build a good foundation of rhythmic understanding first, and build a good foundation of, you know, like I said, enjoying and actually having a fun time and enjoying listening to your own beatboxing. Okay, so just to end it off real quick, what I wanted to say is don't be discouraged, because I know this is a lot, but I'm gonna beatbox just a little bit right now and just to kind of listen. And it's been a long time since I've gotten to this place. I've been beatboxing for 5 years. Just some inspiration for y'all, but you can get to this point one day, okay? It was simple tech, but it was a flowy beat. One thing else I also forgot to mention is, yes, we want to have a lot of tech, but we also want to have this beat still be enjoyable and we can still hear the consistent downbeats. So everyone knows the favorite world champion beatboxer, LM, shout out. It's when he fills the sound so heavily with so many like amazing percussions, but the tempo was slow, like a 60 BPM. Blow, blow. LM, he's like, blow. So he's filling up the slowest sounds. So yes, we can have a lot of tech, but like I said, we're still fitting it within a musical understanding. This entire video basically is have great tech, yes, but fit it within a musical like measures and bars and a metric system, so it's fun to listen to and even more enjoyable for you as a beatboxer to, wow, I can actually like, I'm a musician, you know what I mean? So anyways, back to it. Blow. Blow. Okay. Yeah.